So today, viewers, I thought we'd do a bit of Forza Ferrari, and I'd bring out all my Ferrari diecast models and do a bit of a review of them. So we've got mostly Formula 1 Ferraris here, but I've snuck in a WEC Ferrari there at the back as well. So let's take a closer look. Here we have two Ferrari Formula 1 cars from the 1980s. We've got this 1982 Ferrari, which won the Constructors' World Championship. This had a V6 engine, turbo engine, and had notable drivers like Pironi and Gilles Villeneuve. We've then got this 1985 Ferrari, which had the same engine, or similar, but you can see here the aero regs have changed dramatically, and we've got some huge front and rear wings. Then in the late 1980s, in 1989, we've got this very beautiful looking Ferrari 640 here in the hands of Nigel Mansell. This had a V12 naturally aspirated engine, which sounded amazing, but unfortunately for Ferrari, it was extremely unreliable. When it finished first or on the podium, but unfortunately it retired more often than it finished, and therefore could only manage third in the Constructors' World Championship. In the early 90s, Ferrari stuck with the V12 engine, and here we have a 1994 Ferrari. This was driven by Jean Alesi and Gerhard Berger. Then in the late 90s, the Michael Schumacher era started, and here we have a 1998 Ferrari, which was driven by Schumacher, but he hadn't quite won a world championship at this point, but he was getting close. He came second this year. And then in the year 2000, as we turned to a new millennium, Schumacher won the world championship in this car and went on to win 5 world championships in a row during a period of Ferrari domination. Then in 2007, the regulations moved to V8 engines, and this very complex looking Ferrari, driven by Kimi Räikkönen, won the Drivers' World Championship. And then in 2015, the regulations had changed again, and now we had moved to the V6 turbo hybrid era. And this 2015 car was driven by 2 world champions, Sebastian Vettel and Kimi Räikkönen. And the car was extremely competitive, but not quite as competitive as the Mercedes, and came second in the Constructors' World Championship. In 2019, Ferrari found themselves with a car, and particularly a very powerful engine, which was strong enough to compete for the World Championship. It's driven by Charles Leclerc and Sebastian Vettel this year. You can see this is a 90th anniversary livery on this car. But again, unfortunately, they couldn't quite beat Mercedes and came second in the Constructors' World Championship. Then finally at the back here, I've got the Ferrari 499P hypercar, which has competed in the WEC series for the last couple of years. And this model has won the Le Mans 24 Hours both this year and in 2023. This is the 2023 car, and probably the most notable driver is Giovinazzi, who of course also drove in Formula 1 previously. So I hope you liked and enjoyed looking at my Ferrari diecast models. Please let me know in the comments which is your favourite. Is it one of the ones I've got here, or is it a different one? And of course, it would be helpful if you could like, and if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Have a good day.